Hello and welcome. I'm Neelam Talreja from Mindseed Tutorials. So, are you a student who's just tired of headaches completely derailing your study sessions? Well, you are in the right place. Today, we're talking about study without stress. And I want to share some really simple, super effective strategies to help you conquer that pain and get back to focusing on what really matters, your success. You know the feeling, right? You're deep into a chapter, you're finally in the zone, and then it hits. That creeping, throbbing pain that just shatters your concentration. It's gotta be one of the most common and frustrating roadblocks for any student out there. You settle in, you've got your books open, you are totally ready to be productive. But then it starts. That dull ache, that distraction that just will not quit. It's so frustrating, isn't it? It's a huge barrier to actually learning anything effectively. And if you're feeling this way, trust me, you are far from alone. Just look at this number. According to the World Health Organization, headaches are the world's second biggest health problem. They affect a staggering 1.1 billion people every single year. Okay, but here's something that might actually blow your mind. The pain you feel, it's not actually coming from where you think it is. Here's the shocker. Your brain itself has no pain receptors. It literally cannot feel pain. So, what in the world is going on when your head hurts? Well, a headache is basically a warning signal. Think of it like an alarm bell. When something is off balance in your body, the muscles and blood vessels surrounding your brain either stretch or contract, and that action is what sends the pain signal that grabs your attention. It's your body's way of saying, hey, something over here needs fixing. Now, for students, that warning signal usually points to one of two main causes, and figuring out which one you're dealing with is the absolute most important first step to getting fast relief and, getting back to your books. So the two main culprits for students are tension headaches and posture headaches. On one hand, you've got pain caused by mental stress, exam pressure, and on the other, you've got pain from physical strain, like how we hunch over our desks and our phones for hours and hours. All right, let's talk about the first one, the tension headache. An incredible 78% of people experience this at some point. So if you've ever felt that constant, dull pressure kind of wrapping around your head like a tight band, yeah, this is the one. This is what I call the classic study stress headache. All that exam pressure, those late night cram sessions, or just general anxiety, it causes the muscles in your head and your neck to tighten up. And that physical contraction is what creates that really distinct band-like pressure you feel. Now let's switch gears and talk about a headache that has become so common in our digital age, the posture headache. The scientific name is the cervicogenic headache, which is really just a fancy way of saying the pain isn't starting in your head at all. It's actually starting in your neck. I mean, just think about it for a second. How much time do you spend looking down at a laptop, a textbook, your phone? When your neck is bent forward like that for a long time, it puts a ton of strain on your upper spine. That strain irritates the nerves right there, and they send pain signals shooting right up into your head. Okay, but here's the great news. You do not have to just suffer through these headaches. For these two very common student problems, there are some fast, really simple, science-backed solutions that you can do right now without even leaving your study spot. So for that stress-induced tension headache, here's a solution that might sound a little strange, but it's surprisingly effective. A warm saltwater foot soak. The science is actually pretty simple. The warm water helps draw blood flow down towards your feet. That relieves the pressure in your head and helps all those tight muscles finally relax. It's incredibly easy, and it brings relief to about a third of people who try it. And for that screen time posture headache, try the chin tuck. You can even do it with me right now. Just sit up straight, put a finger on your chin, and gently push your head back. This little exercise works wonders because it realigns your head over your spine, taking all that strain off your neck muscles and nerves. Doing this a few times during your study breaks can give you instant relief.
So the main thing to remember is that you don't have to let headaches control your study time. It's not something you just have to put up with. By understanding these signals from your body and using these simple little tricks, you can take back control, manage your well-being, and ultimately really boost your academic performance.
Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're looking for more personalized guidance to help you reach your academic goals without all the stress, please feel free to reach out to me, Neelam Talreja at Mindseed Tutorials. So, as you go back to your studies, I want you to ask yourself this. What's one small change you can make right now? Are you going to try the foot soak next time you feel stressed, or maybe practice a few chin tucks every hour? Just choose one,
and take that first step toward making sure your focus is always on learning, not on pain.